Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever Spider-Man does. Hey, look,
Fucking
Spider.
wrong. Stab his neck.
Close enough. And then it's like the cum shot on him at the end, like, yeah, take that.
Money shot.
Where's this guy? Hey, guy, do you know your friends got taken down?
What a shitty henchman. Mr. Fisk says hi.
Oh, he stopped me. Oh.
Look at those sick knees. This guy thinks he knows Muay Thai. Oh, Jesus.
I wish there was a teabag in this game.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah.
Spider
Ender's
Cup.
Game.
What's that?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I interrupted you.
That's my favorite book. Ender's Game is my favorite book.
Ender's Meme?
Ender's Game.
I don't even know what that is, to be completely honest with you.
It would take too long to explain to you, but...
Well, Dan, we are here.
Okay,
And there's
well-
men in trucks.
There's a kid who's born, he's a third. It's in a world where, like, childbirth is kind of, like, restricted.
Like China.
Well, you're only supposed to have, like, upwards of 2 kids, and he ends up being a third.
China.
Yeah, sure. But he's a fucking genius, and he's called Ender just because he's
That's
the third
not good.
kid. And he gets sent up into this crazy... Like, Earth was invaded by these crazy bugs, and they barely made it, thanks to this one dude.
Because of crazy Earth shit.
But they know that they're going to come back one day, so they're training just relentlessly.
Earth people?
To handle these bugs.
Like tacticians and everything.
Yeah, they're training like battle tacticians.
Wait, you know what he's talking about, Richard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fool.
And so they...
I meant to say cool. But I also was going to say fuck yeah, and I got mixed up.
And there's this kid called Ender, and he's a fucking genius. One of the
Yeah,
smartest kids out there. And they send it up to the moon, send it in orbit for this battle school. And basically, I got hit so comically. Whatever. And they made a movie that was really disappointing.
Yeah.
And I just really love the book.
Yeah. Do any of you have Audible?
I do.
I fucking love Audible.
I like
We're
Audible.
not even sponsored.
Sponsor us, please.
Sponsor us Audible.
I'll have...
We gotta get a lot bigger if Audible's gonna sponsor
Yeah, right.
us.
No. We are good as we are.
Anybody know anybody from Audible?
No.
If by the off chance, Mr. Wolf, if you're listening, call Audible.
No, don't do that.
Or do. Totally cool with me. I feel like this is a 2/3 kind of thing that we got.
Okay, so fucking just fuck mine.
We're voting you. Overvote.
Mutiny.
Mutiny? Okay, mutiny rules. Richard, we gotta punch him.
Punch him?
We gotta punch him into submission.
No.
That's what mutiny rules are.
Okay, thanks, Richard, for not actually punching me.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay,
It was
Dan.
more of like a light caress, really.
Hey, just kiss me on the cheek tenderly. Tasty.
It just gets right up in yours.
Yeah,
Oh, he whispers it.
Yeah, but Audible's the shit, dude. I just love it. It's really relaxing, one. And I feel like
That makes my dick feel huge.
Well, I mean, most of the time...
What?
Yeah, it gets Wolfie's cock throbbing.
Speaking of dicks and Audible, alright. Transition here, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Richard's erotic porn collection.
No. Yes, but no.
I'm so excited.
Where's this going?
Audible.
Yes.
It had like the recommended section.
And
Yeah.
porn.
Okay, yeah, let me finish. I'll get to that in a second.
We're getting to that.
But I'm like, oh sweet, I'll just look through the recommended like audiobooks, and then
You just end the story with like jerked off at the end of it. I found this really good book.
and then I nutted.
I found this really good book, and then I just watched some porn. I'm
No.
sorry to keep interrupting.
So I looked through it. This one book, I forget the name of it. I have to look it up again. But then I went through the forgetting the word.
Yes.
The fucking description
Yeah,
of
the
it.
description.
Thank you. And I'm like, oh, this sounds pretty interesting, like a post-apocalyptic like world of magic and shit. And this guy, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm into it. And so I listened to the sample because they have the audio sample of it to like listen to the person reading it. And I'm like, okay, I like this guy. He seems like a cool
How
voice.
did I change in midair like that?
And
Oh my god.
so I get the book, and like I'm listening to it. I'm like, all right, this definitely isn't the first book of the series. First off, because they're like introducing characters, and I have no fucking idea who they
I'm
are.
missing a bit.
Yeah, and
then
so
they start fucking in
I
it.
get lost. I'm getting to that.
Shut up.
I'm completely lost. And then, like, apparently this guy is, like, a bunch of
Oh,
concubines.
fuck yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yes.
And they go
Give it
into
to me.
vivid detail.
Wow. And this is the sample?
Please,
No, I bought the book, and
Oh.
then I'm like, I'm fucking trying to sleep because I listen to audio.
please put
books.
my big throbbing cock in your vagina.
Basically.
Richard's getting hot as hell.
And I'm like-
Spread those
and I'm
labia
like,
wide open,
Oh
woman.
god, yeah, no, it's like,
Oh yes.
and it's like
fuck
I
my
I
vagina
felt
with your
awkward,
big
so I'm like,
boner.
I don't know if I should like stop listening or just like power through the book,
Or
'cause-
just like take my pants off.
right,
maybe.
exactly.
I'm
'cause
going
it's
for the
really
taking my
hard.
pants
It
off.
was really hard to sleep.
Oh,
in
I bet it
direction.
was really
And
hard.
then I jacked off.
I'm gonna edit the fuck out of this story.
I hope
No,
so.
you don't need to edit none of it. It's funny as shit.
No, I just like I want it to be like, oh, I was getting this book at
And then
Audible,
I jacked
and then I
off.
nutted.
And then I nutted.
And then I took a big nut. Hey, look, I nutted him.
What was I gonna say?
Nut. Oh my god!
There was this.
Oh my god!
I used to work at a bowling alley, and there was a mechanic.
Bowling.
There's a mechanic, this old guy, and he used to listen to Audible books while he was working. He was the lead mechanic. He was super old, but he knew everything about the lanes.
That's usually every bowling alley has
Yeah.
that like one mysterious old guy.
He was the man. Stanley was the shit.
Have you worked with Stan Lee?
Stan Lee. Nah, he was big.
I
But
feel bad for Stanley. I honestly just want him to go
let
already.
me tell my fucking story.
You're right. I'm sorry.
And so, Stanley would listen to Audible books every single day. And it would be like, what you listening to today, Stanley? And eventually he got to the point where he's listening to, like,
Sexy porn.
no, he's listening to, like, Nora Roberts, which is, like, what your mom would read. Like, it's
My mom doesn't read.
Okay, well, my mom...
My mom watches like fucking Meeting Up with the Kardashians or whatever.
Well, my mom listens to Nora Roberts, and Nora Roberts, like, basically, like, it's a book about something that in the middle she'll insert, like, erotica. And it'll be, like,
Really
crazy
hot?
sex, and then the story continues.
Is it hot?
And Stanley was... he was
You're just like, you gave me a look like, yeah, baby.
he was listening to the... I could see his face. He was listening to the fucking...
You could hear his face.
Yeah, he told me what he was going to listen to today, and he's like, I'm listening to Nora Roberts. I'm like laughing at him, and he's like, I don't know, the book's pretty cool. It's like a horror book she wrote. And then he's sitting in the back, I'm coming back to help him with the machine, and he's just looking at me, and his face is red as shit. I'm like, Stanley, what the fuck did you just listen to? And he's like,
Anal.
we got to the sex scene. I'll be back here for a while. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Old man touching himself in the bowling alley. That's nice. He's probably fucking in the butt with the bowling pin.
Oh, you're putting that there? Alright.
What?
Wow.
What else do you do with bowling pins?
That
in
would
your
just
spare time?
wreck Uranus.
No, you're going in the fucking the top part first.
That would still wreck Uranus.
I've seen bigger.
I thought we were
I've
going
seen I've
sideways.
seen bigger things in anuses.
We're going sideways? Like you're just shoving that thing
Yeah.
in? Oh, that's gross, Stanley.
I've seen bigger things in an anus. I saw a video of this girl shitting out two. She didn't like shit it out, but like they were in her butt and they came out. She pooped out two little rubber duckies.
That's
Color me intrigued, Batman.
They were yellow and blue,
Oh, yeah.
Should we start a new,
but they were like not attached to anything, and that's the part that scared me the most. Cause like,
was
what
just-
if you get them lost in there?
that would be
What if you can't poop those out?
That's where you go to... My sister works at a hospital.
I
Yeah.
thought this was gonna go a completely different story, and I
Yeah,
forgot
my
that
sister
you
works for
already
porn.
told
I mean, like,
parts of the
dope.
story.
What's your
she-
sister's name?
I like how we're just talking over the story.
She tells
There's
me...
subtitles. They're
Oh,
fine.
fuck them. Fuck it, it's people. She tells me, like, around every holiday and almost every other weekend, there's somebody that comes in with something strange
Yeah,
shoved
oh,
up their
yeah.
butt,
Oh,
shoved
yeah.
up their butt, then they get an x-ray.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, she's getting car key. A folded up frisbee was in some dude's ass.
How do you fit that in there?
They folded it up. Like, literally a hard plastic frisbee. They, like, bent and folded up.
That's not
It
supposed to.
shoved
go
up
in
some
there.
dude's
That's
ass.
not supposed to.
There's
go in there.
fucking dildos for that. Like,
There's things that are gonna go in your butt, like that you don't.
that
need
are
to
meant to go up your butt.
make- Well, like they're more so meant to go up your butt than other things.
But yeah, people love things up their ass. I
man.
think we should start a new segment, a family game call, where Richard reads erotica.
I'm into it.
You're into it.
What is my? Oh, it's his.
You'll just
phone.
sit there and like, all right, today is my dick is stuck in the jet tube of our neighbor's pool.
That just sounds awful.
You ever heard about Guts?
That's like from Berserk.
No, Guts
Oh.
is in it's an well, it was a written piece, and then it was turned into an audio book, I guess. It's not that long. It's like half an hour. Somebody reading it.
I don't know what it is.
It's about a guy who gets his dick stuck in a pool jet and gets...
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Actually, no, he gets his butt stuck and then he gets his intestines sucked out to the
That
pool.
actually
I know
happened in real life.
exactly what you're talking about.
That actually happened in real life, too. Yeah.
You want to... What?
Yeah.
What?
Someone died from that.
Yeah, their intestines got pulled out of their butt. Yep. That's... I really hate how like confident and just like yep and like so you're like saying it like a teacher would say it, like no, I am not fucking around with you.
This is a fact. I promise you.
I don't like that.
No, it's not a good time probably for that person.
See, look, the suit is way better at night. Yeah, death isn't funny.
I like how he has a gun.
Well, I did laugh one time when I heard someone
dude
died from a mango to the head. He was in a hurricane in like the Bahamas or something.
Dude, that thing
and
was
like
fucking soaring at him.
Yeah.
Fucking 80 mile per hour mangoes.
Yeah, a fucking mango at 80 miles per hour just struck this dude in the fucking dome cap.
Oh, dude, I wish I could.
He just died immediately. Like that'd be the worst way to go. Like you're just walking.
No, dude, I wish I could die. I wish I could die by mango smoothie.
Dude,
to the face.
If there is a higher power that
nature made mango smoothie to the face.
Nature wanted you dead.
Yeah, there's you can't deny that.
There's no dispute that guy needed to die.
Yeah.
It just
like just imagine watching that.
Mango.
Like you're in your house in a hurricane and you see a random ass dumb dude walking in the street and just a fucking mango to the dome.
Dude, imagine that mango that just got juiced on that guy's dome.
Probably pretty tasty.
Just like a puree.
Mangoes are pretty fucking good though.
Yeah.
That's the only time I like straight up just heartily laughed at someone's death, which is sad because I'd feel bad.
Dude, there's been a couple for me, honestly.
We're all terrible people.
I freely admit I'm not the best person, but sometimes like the way the news frames them in the headlines is fucking hysterical to me. That's like that would be it would be the most like darkly comedic job in the world if I got that job.
Well, it's like fucking what's it called? It makes me think of what's it called? Like the way they phrase like news headlines and like stuff online, like when you read like a thing on Facebook or something like that, they're all like weirdly worded and like have like kind of poor grammar. So sometimes they just like word it funny and it makes it sound really hilarious.
I think there was one. Yeah, there was one.
Fuck what I said.
No. This is what I'm
just kidding.
I'm agreeing with you, but like you know how like I can
get
my phone over here. I was looking at this news thing on my iPhone,
over here.
And one of them was like, man dies from getting hit by a child's boogie board going like 30 miles an hour. Like there was a storm, the boogie board got away from the kid and just went whoosh, and just whacked into the dude's head.
Oh, dude, can you imagine if it like cut him in half?
Yeah, it's terrible to think about. The news title, fucking hilarious. Like,
just like the fucking course of events that made that possible. Like that's like fucking
it's
some
obviously not. Death is not obvious. It's not funny, but sometimes it. Yeah, you get what we're saying. Whoa,
So
what I'm saying is like the universe has a hell of a sense of humor.
That's fucking Final Destination shit.
That is Final Destination shit.
That's like the most clear I've ever seen. It's a 3D model, actually. That's pretty impressive.
Of what?
The car on the map. It's actually a 3D model. You can like see the top of it.
Oh, look at that.
It, like has depth to it, like more so than like a 2D object would. Or it looks like a 3D model. I'm really bad at chasing this car right now.
Catch up, Spider-Man.
I'm bad at catching these corners.
That chases like fucking Crab Raccoon.
This guy is just a pro at driving in circles. Ow. I'm not good at dodging bullets in the air.
I don't think anybody is.
Spider-Man is.
Obviously not.
No, dude, I'm not Spider-Man.
You know you're Nick Cage in a costume trying to get the Declaration of Independence from Sean Bean, who's driving his car.
Who also doesn't even have web shooters, but they give it to him for fucking game.
He's got a gun, bang.
Purposes. Does he still have like web powers though?
No, he's got the shooter.
He just shoots.
Yeah. Spider-Man. What the fuck? Holy shit.
Spider-Man. What? I caught that.
That was cool though.
I caught that. That was poo.
That was cool.
It was cool, but I definitely caught that.